Hello and welcome everybody. It's time for another edition of Smashing Together Peanut Butter and Pickles. Things we both love that may not necessarily go together. Going to do some Magic the Gathering pack opening along with some Diablo II Resurrected. Going to pick up where we ended off last week with our baby Javazon, and we're going to open another pack of Core 21. So before we begin playing, actually do want to open the pack of Core 21. We'll wait till we get at least one viewer on the stream here before we do that. For those of you that are rewatching, I would really appreciate if you would go check out Coach's new video for all of the content creators, or at least not all of them, but most of my inner circle here. He has done a fantastic video, kind of giving a short little blurb about each of the content creators and what we offer and some of the things that we're doing. What an amazing effort that he put there in a short video. I knew it had to take quite some time. So I'm very, very appreciative that he did that. So, Coach, if you're watching this, thank you very much for putting that out there for us. I will try to put a link. Go ahead and do that now, as a matter of fact, since we're waiting. Got to make sure that I don't overpower our video here. So it looks like this is his first video, and it's really professionally done. Amazing job, seriously. So good on you. That is really crazy. You see, I'm not sure I can edit that right here right now, but if you search him out, it is Coach MTG Paradise, and it's really well done. Amazing. I'm actually kind of jealous he's got that kind of skill set. How do I copy this link? I don't want to lose it. No, this is making for fantastic content. So I'm just going to paste this in Notepad, and I'll go back afterwards, and I will put the link attached to this video. Great job. Great job. I will be spreading the word on that for sure. No, I don't want to update that. So hopefully we'll have at least one person join us here. I can crack that pack and get into a little bit of Diablo 2 here and move our Javazon forward. I picked the Javazon mainly because she is what I consider to be one of the easier classes to get up to the point where you can farm Hell Cows fairly easily with a kind of lower gear requirement. A lot of classes are much harder and require a lot more gear to get going. I mean, I think that the Paladin is probably the strongest ultimately. I might have to change things up if we don't have folks join us quickly. I'll just get right into playing, and then as people show up, I'm sure somebody will at least at some point. We'll open a pack when somebody else joins. Probably competing with some NFL out there right now. I have not even looked at my fantasy team yet today. That's usually not a good idea. Alright, so I guess while we're waiting, I'm just going to go ahead and get started with playing so that we have some action here in the video so people don't think that we're frozen. Takes me just a second to pull everything up. Not quite as pro sauce as some of the other content creators out there, but I do try. Alright, let's get logged in. So we are just starting Act 2. Let's see what we've got. We've got a few things here. Let's ID these.
Hello.
I know much about.
It's kind of slow, but it'd be better than nothing for our dude. Put some things in our stash. Again, like I said, I'm not gonna take things from my shared stash, my established characters. I'm gonna do this character completely independent of my main account, so that I can show you all how to get to hell and start farming. Not quite sure where to do that yet. That's just in case we run out. Yep, and we're gonna go hire our new minion. I always go for the defensive
I bet you
minion
wonder how
as
this.
soon as I can here. And strip her down. Giggity.
Need some help?
That's kind of shikoopy. I wanted a level 10 defensive, but it definitely needs to be the defensive guy. So we'll go with Durga. Yep, I sure do. So we'll pick up that armor. We'll equip him.
I'll put that to good use.
I was afraid
I'll
he
put
might
that
not
to
be
good
able
use.
equip it, but he can. Pick it up just to sell it, and put the
I'll put
helmet.
that to good use.
Doesn't really matter what you give him. I mean, you should give him a better weapon right from the start. But we'll keep upgrading him along the way as well. I gotta stop saying I generally keep the defensive paladin. I don't know if he's considered a paladin. He's got to be. Those are paladin abilities. Zach 3 is also a paladin. But we need to get insight on him as soon as possible. For the mana regen. Need some potions. So we'll just walk through. Don't really need mana. expansion, pre-Lord of Destruction expansion for Diablo 2. You cannot get items, potions. I'll use them all up with Endario. But we're going to be in Act 2 for quite a while. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to get through it today on this stream. But I am going to try very hard. Oh, there he goes. That's bad news. Oh boy. Have to go back to town, resurrect the dude. We're gonna have to fight through that, which is not bueno. Getting our face rolled. I don't want to have to go back. I generally don't even come to Act 2 until I'm like level 15, so I don't struggle.
Good day.
Might need to put some points into... Okay. I got some vitality I can put in. Just say 5. So I can equip some items if I need to. Alright, let's see if we can't fight through this real quick. It's not going to be real quick. Let's see if we can't fight through it. We'll take that as fire. I need to kind of save my potions because I only have 2. We'll go back to town if we absolutely have to. Nice more potions. It's kind of a tough fight. So we're going to try to pull these guys around a little bit so it's a little bit difficult. They're shooting us. Hopefully he'll regen a little bit here. Uh-oh. Good Lord. Really? Alright. This is getting silly. I am a Javazon. I'm probably going to have to switch it to my javelins to kill him. I could probably do that now. Just to get through this, because this is painful.
I need mana.
Wow. Okay. Maybe not. Good golly, Miss Molly. Actually, we'll use the manaless attack because I went through my mana pretty quick there. Struggling today. Struggle bussing, that's for sure. We gotta go get some more potions.
I've heard that you...
Might even have to get Miss Charcy to imbue as a javelin here. So we'll go ahead and buy the good healing potions for now. Instead of throwing, we're going to go heal for free because I have no idea if I'm going to have the kind of money. We're doing alright with money. But what we're going to do in case we die, put it in our stash. Are we looking stream-wise? Sorry, I have to flip back and forth to check out the stream to see if we got folks showing up. It looks like we do have some viewers. Yay. Thank you for stopping by. So now that we got some viewers, we're going to go ahead and crack a pack here. I don't really like the way that's laid out. Let me fix that real quick. we're going to go ahead and switch over so that we can crack our starting pack. So we're just going to grab a pack of Core 21 out of the box here. And I like to slow roll this, so we will see what we've got. And I think what I'm going to do on the final episode is I'm going to have a giveaway for some of these M21 cards, just to make it a little more interesting. I don't know when that final episode is going to be, but when it is, we'll go ahead and give away one of the cards that we open. So nothing real exciting on these commons. We have an Angelic Ascension, a Sanctum of Stonefang, so this is definitely a Sanctum box. We've gotten 3 Sanctums so far. Fierce Empath. Oh, hey, wow! Goodness gracious, now there is a spicy pull, finally, out of this box. It has not been too kind so far. And then we got a mountain. So, hallelujah. Do I even have a sleeve? I bet I do. I have a sleeve here. That Joker's going to go straight into a sleeve. I believe that is the most expensive mythic, you know, not the most expensive version of any mythic, but it is the most expensive mythic in the box. And that is my very first Terror of the Peaks. So, yay. There we go. That's how we're starting off Act 2. And let me tell you, we're getting beat up pretty much like a Terror of the Peaks down there in the sewers. So, sweet. Way to go. Way to start it off. So, let me see. I might turn the volume up just a touch here for the background audio. I don't want it to override my audio. I'm going to turn my volume up just a little bit. I don't want it to peak out. But there we go. So if that just got suddenly very loud, sorry about that. But I want to keep the audio levels relative. And there we go. Hopefully the closing pack for this act will be just as good, though very unlikely. But yay, I'm very happy with that. All right. Sort of distracted me from what we were doing. We're trying to get healed up here from from Farah for free. Then we're going to trudge back down into the dungeon here. Try to take out this rather challenging first boss. I don't know why I'm having such a difficult time with him, but he is definitely punching my face. There. Jeez. Switch back over to the bow. I think I'm going to have some Chinese food tonight. How does that sound? When's the last time you guys had Chinese? Do you even like Chinese food? Well, American Chinese food anyways. And if you do, what is it that you like? I'm a big fan of sweet sour chicken, sweet sour pork, beef broccoli, fried rice, wonton soup. I even like egg rolls. That's typically what I eat. I order Chinese though. Oh wow. These guys are just putting the hurting on us. Oh wow. They definitely punched him in the face. He went down like a chump. Having a hard time hitting these jokers. I don't know if my attack rating is too low or... I gotta stop just standing there and taking it. Gotta move a little. Wow. I think we just might have to go back to Act 1 for a little while. What do you guys think about that? Well, if there's no objections, then I will go back to Act 1. Gotta make some money to res my guy, because we are getting hurt. So I think what I'm going to do is do a couple of Trist runs. Oh, that's sweet, Coach. Hey, I checked out your video. Wow. You put quite the effort into that, man. That's flattering and amazing. So I'm going to try to spread the word on that as much as I possibly can. Thank you. And did you see what I cracked open at for this run for today? Here, since you're listening in the car, I'll show you on video. Just kidding. It was a Terror of the Peaks. And that's my very first one. I also said that I'm very likely going to do a giveaway when I wrap up this series. One of the cards that I open, probably not going to be the Terror of the Peaks. Not going to lie, because that's the only one I've got. But I'll give away something. Hopefully something good. Maybe even try to randomize it a little bit. But for now, I have got to head back to Act 1 because I am just struggle bussing in these sewers. So we need to pick up some javelins and do the Charcy Imbue quest for sure. Because we need a little more firepower. I am just getting ground into the dust.
Welcome back.
Alright, so do we have the quest completed for Charcy? I don't even have the Herodic Malice. That's not good. So what we'll do, we're just going to gamble. You know, we're going to wait a minute. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go do a couple of quick runs through a couple of places that might have some gear for improvement for us. Hopefully that'll make it just a little bit easier for us to, or for me, I should say, to manage the sewers. Boy, I'm getting crushed in there. Just the normal mobs. Those fire mobs were just shooting my face off. So I'm going to go over to the mausoleum, which should be one of the higher level areas for this early part of the game. And there are some boosted chests in the mausoleum and I think it's the crypts. So I'll probably do both of those. Head over to Rakanichu and Tristram. Hopefully I'll pick up a couple of levels here, which should help. Hopefully you were out doing something fun that you're driving home from, Coach. Watching a game, going to church, whatever it is you do, please be safe. Right now it's rather not so exciting. I haven't really been able to do much. I mean, let's put it this way. The Magic the Gathering side of things has been far more exciting today on this stream than the actual D2R play. You just watch me struggle through about 10 mobs in the sewers saying, oh, I'm probably not quite ready for this. And so I'm down in the crypt first because that was the closest one. We just leveled up. That's good news. Nothing too exciting here. I will pick up that throwing knife because they're throwing knives, wands, paladin scepters and casting staves. They're all worth a lot of money in the early part of the game, which can really help get you started on a better foot. So we'll go ahead and put this into critical strike yet again. We're going to double that up. We really need the extra help. That was pretty brutal. I'm not going to put the stats in just quite yet. And if you're playing and you're struggling through a new area, you know, do what I'm doing now. Backtrack a bit, get yourself a little better geared. I mean, unless you really want the challenge, you know, no shame in going back through and, you know, getting some better stuff. There's an eagle orb that I was just talking about. We'll pick up the armor. Armor tends to be decently priced as well. And here's that Uber chest that I was talking about. And there's another short staff. Got a town portal. And since we have a fair amount of stuff to sell, we're going to go ahead and head back to town right now. Sell it off. Maybe even gamble while we're in there. I generally start gambling on the boots and the gloves first. So we're going to go ahead and sell off all the stuff that we just picked up.
Good to see you again.
Actually, we're going to go ahead and gamble that off. So you can see the throwing knives are worth 480 gold, 548 for the one staff that had no affixes on it and suffixes, so it was relatively low. And then you can see the armor was actually pretty decent. So that gives us a little bit of money to get going here. If you're not aware, one of the new quality of life things that they added in is this refresh button for the gambling. So our boots kind of suck, and so do our gloves. So I'm going to see what kind of boots pop up. Oh, that looks pretty decent. Those are chain. So we're going to go ahead and just buy as many of those as we can. That is pretty awful. I don't think we have enough gold. We do not. So we'll refresh. Maybe we can get some gloves. I think that's just enough on the gloves. Hey, there we go. So 10% chance to cast level 3 charge bolt when struck. 17% enhanced defense, +1 to dex. 8 max stam. Poison resist 5 and repairs itself. So better than what we're wearing. And we'll take our portal back and head on over to the mausoleum. I should be able to take out, what is her name? Bloodraven pretty efficiently, so probably kill her too on our way over. See if there's any more boss packs that we can kill here. Yep, there we go. Indeed there is. Yeah, looks kind of like hot garbage that he dropped, though. That's fine. And we have basically figured out... Oh, I better probably close that down. So I don't get a lot of ding-dongs in my stream here. I should probably close out. Oh, I don't think I have those. I don't think I have Discord. I don't want you guys to hear the random noises on my computer while we're playing here. Got to pull the chat back up. And we're going to head on over. We're going to kill Bloodraven, then go into the mausoleum, and then continue on trying to kill Rakanichu. Rakanichu. And do a Tristram run there. Oh, I let her shoot me. Nothing exciting, but it is magical armor, so we'll just take it for the monies. And the mausoleum. The mausoleum is actually higher level than the crypt. So if you only choose one, you generally want to do the mausoleum. And as you get higher up in the game, it is one of the few level 85 zones. Now, unfortunately, when we get up there as a Javazon, because it's like just loaded with lightning immunes, I typically don't run the Mausoleum, not with my Javazon, and not with my Hammerdin either. If you're not familiar with Hammerdins, primary attack is this swirling outward spiral of floating hammers, magical hammers. And in tight spaces, they don't work so well. Your positioning really, really matters. You do best when you're in wide open areas. So these tight tunnel type places really are not optimal for a Hammerdin. And lightning mutes are not optimal for a Javazon. At least not a lightning Javazon. There is a poison Javazon that you can build. I've never played with them. I don't really like the damage over time aspect of poison. Things hit too damn hard in this game, and you have to react too quickly. Like, I know that the poison Necro does pretty good. He has a poison explosion. Not exactly sure how that works. It could be like an instant damage, like it converts all the poison damage to an instant. But he does do a sick amount of damage, unless you get to a poison immune. Unfortunately, there is no damage type in the entire game that doesn't have an immunity somewhere. However, the immunity for magic is fairly uncommon. I think there's only just a couple of mobs in the game that are truly immune to magic. I think that you can have some boss types that have an immunity to magic, but that's where having this particular type of minion or hireling comes in handy. You can put a ethereal socketed polearm on him that does a really solid amount of damage. What is this? Oh, that's just the entrance. And you will see that when we get to that point in the game, hopefully. That I really lean on my minion a lot when I can't quite bust through a mob's defenses. I've noticed a lot of people don't really use a hireling minion. I don't quite understand that. I feel it makes it faster and more efficient when you do have one. I don't want to stand here and fight these guys. That's not really efficient use of my time. They're not worth much XP. And it's just, oh, he is a minion, so he has a possibility of dropping something. He dropped an amulet. Maybe it's something. So if I'm going to try to pick that up, I got to get rid of all these guys now. Sweet. We're just going to bug out. No point in killing these mobs at this stage of the game. I'm like, what, level 13? Yeah. Those little dudes are just not worth any XP. I run out of stamina so fast. So general gameplay early on just feels so slow when you're lower levels, to me. And then leveling feels pretty slow as you get up higher when you can kill fast. So, kind of a trade-off. Oh, there's a charm. Oh, no, I'm definitely going to carry that charm. You are out of your mind. So how do we do this? We're going to grab that charm. Hopefully we find the waypoint fairly quickly here. Get off me, goat boy. Well, now there's a grand charm. I don't want to lose that for sure. There's no possibility of it being a really good grand charm at this point. meaning a plus to skills. I don't remember what level they come into play, but I think it's like 29 or 30-ish, somewhere in there. Hey, there's Cothern cards. Yeah, I was really stoked about that Terror of the Peaks. I think I'm going to give that to my minion, maybe? No, I already gave him a bigger one than that. So we can afford to sell that. That's a bunch of garbage. We're going to keep that in case we want to make like a blood item. Hey, Cothern, you should go check out the video that Coach put out there. I think it's pretty awesome. I think it's his first one. Oh boy, I really don't care about these. The extra money. Just taking up too much inventory space. 24 to attack rating and light. Boy. Apparently I wanted a lot of extra gold. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all those for now. Really exciting watching to... let me see, I might actually have it here. Yeah, there it is. So we're going to put that in my inventory. Save that for later. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and check that in here for now. All right. So we're actually going to kind of cheat here since I already have the waypoint, but it's not really cheating. So it's got to be back this way. Oh, experience shrine. All right, we'll grab it down. We'll go ahead and kill everything on the way over there. Gotta go find that grand charm that dropped on the ground. Yeah, I can't even see my experience bar moving. Not really worth it. Oh, well, there's Rakanichu. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and kill these guys. Go into Tristram while I still have the XP boost on. That gave us a noticeable amount of XP, but they're worth 5 times as much. The bosses and the minions. We did get a yellow, but unfortunately it's not for our class. We're just going to go in while I still have the XP bonus on. And Durga leveled up. That's good. Way to go, Durga. I don't want to get too close because this curse will strip my XP buff off. Hopefully I'm far enough away. Yep. Sweet. I know there's some more like champions or bosses up here. That's fine. I'll stand here and take it in the face for a minute while killing those guys. Pop pot. Boy, they're really just not worth much XP, are they? This could take a while if I keep doing it this way. Right? How professional was that? I had to take you quite a bit of time there, Coach. Well, let's go pick up that charm and see if we can't manage the sewers a little better now. I don't know. Really didn't pick up much. Did get one more level. I don't know that that's going to be a deciding factor. We'll try Act 2 again. Well, actually, let's go down to the catacombs and just fight some higher level monsters. See, maybe if we can pick up a few more. Oh. One more level, maybe. Oh, he's golden Shannon. Don't want to get too close to him. We can't afford to have him die. That would be problematic. Definitely don't want to let your minion die if you can help it. The time it takes to go back to town and res him up and get back down to where you were just really slows your progress down. Yeah, the XP is definitely a little better down here. We're killing pretty quick. Not struggling with the mobs. I'll take that chip ruby. So this feels a little better. When you're playing, you know, try to maximize your enjoyment and your time. If it feels like you're struggling, do like I did. Step back, go to a zone or two that's lower. And when you saw that my, I don't know if you saw it, but my XP was a little too slow for my liking at the Tristram runs, which is what most people will do. Again, I don't want to jump into community games and get the bonus XP from being in games with multiple players. Not the point of what I'm trying to do in these videos. But you will watch me struggle early on, and then things will pick up speed eventually. But there are going to be times that you struggle through the game. I mean, it's just oftentimes a pretty tough game. Well, it's disappointing we didn't see any more bosses. I'm digging these scrolls of town portal. They just feel like inordinately expensive at this part of the game. So are you guys doing any D2R or playing any video games currently? If so, what you playing? What is your poison? Oh, you wand.
I need a key.
Well, I haven't picked up arrows in a bit. Ha 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 ha. That's not a fun video game. I play that one from time to time, and it's, oh, you're good. That's not a video game I like. It's awesome software for editing videos, but not the most fun video game. I'd rather be playing D2R than DaVinci Resolve. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Sitting here chit-chatting and not paying attention, and they are just rocking my minion. Very cool. I'll have to watch those. I like when you play Arena. You used to stream them. Wow, I mean, it looks very, very professional. I'm actually kind of disheartened that you had that nice of a video and it only took 30 to 45 minutes. Jeez. Of course, I'm not very smart. Either that or not very talented, one or the other. But it takes me a long time to edit videos. Oh, this is working out well. I like the XP per kill that I'm getting in this area. It feels pretty right. So maybe we'll kill Andariel. I did try to loot bug her on this when we went through last time, so we'll see if that actually worked. I don't know if that's still a thing. If she drops a bunch of gold, then we know it didn't work. Nice. Well, that's good if you guys are enjoying Arena. I think I made my opinions known. I'm not a big fan of it. It's just not my thing, but I'm glad it's other people's things. I enjoy watching other people play it. I definitely don't get as short-tempered with it when I watch other people play. But I've never been much of a competitive gamer. I did try competitive Magic for a time. I wasn't very good at it. My biggest problem with Arena Magic is that it feels like it's all the same decks all the time. And if you don't play those net decks, you get punished for it. And since you're not really playing with people that you care about or will ever see again or even know, or have any kind of social interaction with, it's pretty much net deck versus net deck 99% of the time. Not really what I like about Magic the Gathering. I mean, if it's your thing, sweet. It's just not mine. And indeed, I was just watching Dev from, if you haven't ever watched Simply Better Magic, Dev was going through the World Championship decks. And boy, if that's not what I play every single day in Arena. And I play a Skelly deck with that Skelly enchantment and some Ranger classes and a bunch of removal. A couple of the, what's his name? The little green dude that pops out a treasure token when he comes into play. Yeah, Skeletal Swarming. But even that, after pretty much the first week, everybody kind of knows. There's still a decided draft flavor. Like, people know exactly which cards. Oh boy, I should draft that one. And it's like, I don't know. But I agree. I like draft better. And if it was a free format on Arena, because I refuse to spend any real money on it, I'd probably play it more. But again, it's still, there's no social aspect of it for me. Oh, very cool. And you're diamond. That's crazy. This is actually the first. Actually, I started yesterday or the day before. First time I started playing any kind of ranked play in Arena. I think I'm up to like gold something 2, maybe. With my Skelly Swarming deck. But I'll be damned if they don't put me up against every Alrund's Epiphany deck out there. That and Renin 7 Asika's Chariot. But I have plenty of Planeswalker removal and enchantment removal. But the Shuffler sure doesn't love me oftentimes. Like, I literally have 4 ways to remove an enchantment and like 7 ways to get rid of Planeswalkers. Wow. You should do some playthrough, Coach, and throw it up on your channel. I'll watch it. watch a tremendous amount of other content creators.
I need a key.
Actually, that's, you know, I partially backed off on making more content so that I could enjoy the game more and actually, you know, play the game and watch other people's content. And, oh boy, she is crushing my skull. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to town here, get the antidote potions, go through that whole rigmarole. Oh boy. Go away. Go away, poison lady. I'm go to town. Identify all this hot garbage. We'll sell some stuff and then res our minion. Pick up a bunch of... Wow. Wow. That would be amazing if... Wow. If we were a druid. I can't remember. Is he a druid? Is Core a druid? I'll keep it just in case. Yeah, I'll take that lightning resist, max damage, poison length. Yeah, I'll take that over the mana. Yeah, who gives a damn. All right, so I believe these poison resist. Oh, you know what? We're just gonna put these right on our belt. All right. Starnheim Unleashed usually takes care of the Epiphany deck. Nice.
Hello.
I'll be curious to watch it. That's for sure. All right. And down we go. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, man. It's being brutal. Really? Oh, really? Good golly. Now, we'll just put these in our belt and try to go for it. Oh, wow, we are just about out of those. All right, so we're just going to try to throw javelins at her. Maybe that'll be the trick, huh? You die, maggot. Well, that was not nearly as sweet as I thought it would be. Sorry, I'm reading the chat here. 61 cards, yeah. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of whatever they got going on with their algorithm.
The Sisterhood welcomes you.
When I play Paper Magic, I don't tend to run into the consistently bad draws, mana hosings, mana screws that I seem to run into on Arena. I'm pretty sure that he is not a barbarian. Don't know if he uses a sword, but I don't have but so much room in my inventory. So we will put that helmet in our stash for Core if he decides to show up. Was playing with Core yesterday. Not on this tune, on my main. Was trying to do some Shaco farming. I don't know if you guys are Diablo 2 fans, or if you're just Gaming Bob fans, or Magic fans, or what kind of fans. But Shaco is a pretty awesome helmet. I still don't have one for my main. We're going to run around down in the sewer some more here. Try again. So we're definitely not going to get through Act 2 today. So I might just kind of switch up just to keep the MTG and D2 thing going. I think what I'll do is I'll just open a pack at the beginning and end of every stream, regardless of how far we make it. Because this could take quite some time between opening packs if I stick to the beginning and end of every act. Especially as much as I struggled today. I figured I'd be halfway through the maggot layer by now. I'm not even into level 2 of the sewers here. Yeah, I really need to gamble on some javelins, I guess. Hopefully get a good one. Could really use a life leeching one. Radamant is going to be tough if I don't. This seems a little better. I don't know why we were getting our teeth kicked in so bad before. But I certainly feel like we're a little better. Yeah, I've literally had like 7 lands in a row. I'm like, seriously? Now, I've been mana screwed before, but I've never been mana flooded where I got 7 in a row, especially when it's supposed to be legitimately shuffled and randomized. I think I'm just going to start throwing these things because they tend to do more damage. All right. Whoa. Let's back up just a touch. Get him healed back up. You are welcome, sir. Oh boy. Did I do something dumb? Nope, you guys are seeing the game. That's good. That is good news. On my stream yesterday, I switched over to one of the web pages and put it up front on the OBS. And then I continued on playing, and I didn't switch back to the gameplay footage. So they were staring at my website that I went to the whole time that I was playing for about the last hour or so. So I just took the video down. I was like, that's pretty poor video for a replay. Felt pretty stupid after I shut down the stream. And he even said it to me, Core. He's like, all I can see is the area at Summit. And that was the name of the website, and it didn't even dawn on me. I thought he was talking about the area in the game called the area at Summit. I'm like, well, that's weird. You know, Cothern, I am gonna have to buy a pack from you or two on the next stream that I join you on. I gotta get some redemption for some of those not so awesome packs that we've had. The Gambler's Fallacy. Uh-oh, I am almost out of javelins. Maybe we can find the waypoint before I have to go back to town and repair. Oh, good lord. Oh, no, 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 no. Come back. Those guys are just tearing me up. Oh, I know. No, I don't. I hope you don't feel bad about that. You apologize. I'm like, dude, that is the game of opening magic packs. I mean, if you're watching me on the round table, I keep beating that drum that if you want to lose money, open magic packs. There are some people that tend to have better luck than others. Don't really believe in luck. It's just how the random numbers tend to work out, and over a long enough timeline, it's always a zero-sum game. You will lose money. Boy. Are you saying you're giving them the good packs? Is that what you're saying? Well, I don't want to go down yet. I want to get the waypoint. Oh, boy. Do I really want to fight through all that to get the waypoint? I do not. I think I will go down and I'll just use a town portal. I think that's the smarter move. That's the best play here. I got 2 Ammies to ID. I got 15,000 in gold. So I think I'm going to try to gamble for a better javelin of some sort. Hello. Stay a while and listen. Replenish life and 20. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I don't like that so much. See, there's one that I could use. Strength 40 is what I need. So if I go for a short spear, that's what she said, giggity.
What you need?
Oh, I don't want to straight buy. I want to gamble. Huh. Do I want javelin? I don't think so. I think I want like short spear or something like that. I think the pilum is what I'm currently using. Yeah. I think I want to go for the short spear. There's got to be one, right? If I can see it where I can buy it. More pilum. Boy, they sure aren't putting it up here. Quickly if I can. Come on, give me a short spear. Let's try a couple more times here. All right, whatever comes first, a pilum or a short spear. That's what I'm going to gamble on. There's the pilum, so I guess that's what I'm gambling. All right, do we have any yellows? Yeah, we do. Let's see, 8 to 24 or 9 to 22. Replenishes quantity. Oh, I like that. So I'll probably keep both of those, actually. So I don't have any kind of... I don't have any kind of life leech yet. So we're just going to go ahead and sell these jokers. And we're going to keep both of these. Sell that guy. It does do cold damage, though. Nah. All right. Back to the races. Oh, man. He's trying to get your fix on there, coach.
I don't expect.
He's like, carrier pigeon, Apple Pay, Zelle. Firstborn child, secondborn child. You know, I actually have a story about the carrier pigeon and professional data transfer. Like literal corporate data transfer. If you do, just don't buy magic cards with them. Okay, our first actual rune on this character. I think I might take that large shield. I wouldn't normally, but why not? I've done a couple, and I don't remember what. Oh, I remember I bought Jumpstart at like $80-something a box from Amazon. It was just too cheap. I did buy a Game Nights 2019, I think, and some Sealed Commander. I think for Strixhaven, because they were the ones that had the eco-friendly boxes or whatever they're called. So I have bought some things, but that was all before they even, you know, that whole scandal came down. And quite frankly, I'm finding better deals on just other different sites. The other day, I mentioned, oh, dang, the collector store. It had a flash sale for, I think I sent that link to you, Cother. The set box for $74 for Midnight Hunt. I mean, not a big fan of Midnight Hunt, but at that price, boy, it's kind of tough to lose. I'll just put it on my shelf. I even ordered today, or I'm going to order, some Dungeons and Dragons draft boxes. Not from Amazon, though. Oh, I always drag these guys back because it's just, I hate having to refight them over and over and over and over again. Why are they running back? Stop running back. We haven't even gotten up to Radamant yet. Yeah, we're going to have to back out. We're going to have to back out. Oh, definitely going to have to back out. They crushed my dude. Crushed him. I can kill you, though. Okay, I can kill you too, fool. You're a determined dude. AFR boxes you use for diaper service?
It is an honor to serve you.
You know, I am going to have to up my strength at some point. I think I'm pretty close. I think I can go ahead and put 5 points into that. So I can equip that shield. Sell that one. Nope. Gonna sell this garbage off. Since I'm here, I might as well put some shenanigans in my stash. I think I'm good on chipped rubies for now. Boy, I could really use some faster run walk boots, though. Holy mazzolis. I'm confident we're going to get Radamant, though. If I was able to stand there long enough to... Oop. Wow, do I have any? I do not. Didn't realize I was so low on healing potions. That's not bueno. But I should be able to get him this time around. Maybe draw these guys way back so they don't res where it's problematic for me. Bye-bye, Radamant. We got him. So we're going to get our Book of Skill. We have to give our minion that antidote or he will die. Minions can die from poison. You cannot. Well, I mean, you can if somebody hits you when you're down to like 1 health, but you don't die when the poison ticks. Might as well take that hatchet hands. No need to pick up the Herodic Scroll. Doesn't really do anything. I guess I could just pick it up and do the quest thing. Show the scroll to Cain and Loot Golain. It's very poetic. Learn our new skill.
How may I help you?
Sell some garbage. Check our quest log. Return to Atma for a reward. I don't even know what that reward is, honestly. Maybe it's reducing prices to vendors in town. Come on. Search the halls of the dead. Yay, we get to deal with all those lightning beetles now, because that's fun. And the maggots. So when I'm looking for a new area, I just hug the walls. Oh, I love my Amazon Prime. Don't get me wrong. Love my Amazon Prime. Love all of the content they're coming out with. Are you guys aware of some of the stuff that that they're coming out with soonly here? You got the Wheel of Time if you're a fantasy fan. That series should be coming out in November. Very excited about that. I've been reading the Wheel of Time since, oh, good Lord, probably 1990 or 1991. Yeah, I don't know when the Lord of the Rings is coming out, though. I don't think that's soon. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Ooh. Run away, little girl. That hurt. Funky little jam they got going on. It's hard to play the bongos well, but this guy's doing it. Do I want to put some more stats in? Yes, I do. Because that lightning hurts. I don't think I want to run back to town to get my dude. That is just a 2-socket. No thanks. Ooh. That could be alright. Maybe. For my minion. You always want ethereal stuff on your minion. I order digital cartoons and movies for me. I am a Toys R Us kid. And I don't want to grow up because maybe if I did. I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid. Oh boy. That guy hit super duper hard. Hello. And if I kill him right now, he might just kill me right back. Ooh. Studded leather. Socketed. I'll tell you what, if that Joker is 2-socket, we're just going to go back and do all in a superior Vols. Say it is 4-socketed. It is 1-socketed. That's bad. Also 1-socketed and bad. Need 2-socket armor for sure. Make ourselves some stealth for level 17. Oh, you're talking about Amazon? Yeah, you know what? For the price savings, if it's not super duper significant, which I can give you guys a bunch of sites. Another great person, if you're in contact for sites that have great prices, is Bobby Z. He hunts down deals all the time. And honestly, it's not such a horrible deal to be a Rudy patron and, you know, get his $85 standard boxes. If you want a whole crap ton of standard. He only has 2 boxes now available. That's about when I dipped out, is when he cut down his product line down to just 2. Especially considering it's Zendikar Rising and or D&D, I think. So he doesn't even have Strixhaven anymore. And I know it might sound recently like I've been on a tear bashing Rudy, but that's not the case. I actually have a lot of respect for Rudy. I like him well enough, though, when I saw him on candid footage, you know, like with the professor at Vegas, whatever. And I don't know if it was just awkward chemistry, but I don't know. It seemed a little petty. If you ever meet me in person, I think you're going to find that I am pretty much this... Oh, shit. I'm the same guy you see on stream that you'll meet in person at my house, backyard, at work. It's just the way I do. Either I'm not smart enough or I'm too smart to put on airs. It's not the way I roll. Actually, it kind of gets me in trouble at work a little bit that I am such a one-dimensional person that I'm pretty much the same guy everywhere. Oh, she's just gonna stand there and let me poke her. Cool. We are gonna have to go back to town at some point, though. I was really hoping to find the waypoint so I can go resurrect my dude. Oh, I'm not agoraphobic, but I don't like crowds either. People tend to get rude. I might just do that. Did they just post it? I mean, I'm gonna have to. I'll definitely read through it, but I'll have to. I'll have to read and cogitate on it for a bit. And I'm generally not a. I don't like reacting to things fast. I generally try not to give a highly emotional response to things. I think it tends to bring out the worst side of me, so I tend not to say anything if I'm emotional about something. Then think on it for a bit, develop a tempered response. I'll tell you, some of the best places that I go to, that I prefer, are like game nerds. They've always been very good. Had a very, very positive recent experience with the collector store. I've done some things with 3-Star Gaming, Prodigy Games. Yeah, I mean, that seems to be the way whenever I see him, like, in person. He just might be socially awkward, like, in person, and he just... I do the exact opposite. When it's just me and the camera, I suck. Watch some of my earlier videos. It's so flat and boring. That's why I picked up, I went out and searched out, my friend circle to see who I could pick up for a co-host. To have, like a sounding board and have that interactive, kind of feedback. I think I do much better in person. I think if you meet me in person, you're going to find that I'm a fairly lively person. I am not shy. Kind of the icebreaker in the crowd. I'm an inclusionist. I'd like to keep things fun and funny and pretty much live my life by the rule, just don't be a dick. I couldn't do what Rudy does, and I'm not a very good salesman, so to speak. I like to have everybody have a good deal and not take advantage of, hey, let me sell you this stuff so you can have a good deal. I'm very transparent. That's also why I'm not a, 7 or 8 figure multimillionaire like Rudy. And I never will be. I do okay. Just working, what I consider legitimately hard and working for other people. I've been a salesman before, and I was very bad at it. Tried to sell... I sold car tires, I sold wine, and, I'm sure my customers like me, because I always tried to find the best deal for them. Didn't try to sell add-ons or try to sell wine that you don't need, which was part of the game. You sell wine based off of what the distributors... Well, not really the distributors, the about a month ago, people didn't actually read them. Don't be 2D in a 3D world. Not really sure what that quote means. But maybe that's good advice. I'm Ron Burgundy. What is this? The Far Oasis. We have to go to the Dry Hills. We have to go to the Dry Hills first. We don't have a Herodric Cube. So I'm kind of curious when you say the term dispute. Is that what you have to do to return products for Magic the Gathering on Amazon? See, that complicates things, and that's one of my things is, you know, simplify life. Make things simpler. Life's complicated enough, and adulting is hard. So I like to make as many decisions as simple as possible to kind of cut down on all the mental noise. Good googlies. I better go heal up. I need to find the daggum waypoint here. Where is it? Don't be 2D in a 3D world. Don't be a pizza in a hot oven. Are you talking about the deeper meaning of Rudy? And yes, getting rich quick is not generally good. But I have noticed, I grew up in a rather affluent, well, spent some of my time growing up in a rather affluent town, even though I was not affluent. And money comes, money goes. It can disappear in an instant, no matter how much you have. And it seems like those that are willing to take bigger risks tend to also take bigger losses. They experience greater wealth. Their highs are higher and their lows are lower. And I tend to be a little more fiscally conservative. I wouldn't say that I am politically conservative. Though people do accuse me of that from time to time. I'm really not. I don't want to get into politics here. But when it comes to financial responsibility, I'm relatively conservative. Not ultra conservative. But I certainly would be on the more conservative scale. And I really did want to put out some videos about that. I think there needs to be a bigger message about responsible spending in Magic and card games and gaming in general. So many people have like this bright-eyed Timmy notion that, ooh, I'm gonna buy these packs and I'm gonna have this thing and I'm gonna make $1 million at it. And those are the guys that are like struggling, begging to sell cards at the end of the month to make rent. And it's unfortunate. And you know, I feel like I could make a very unpopular video. Oh. I did. I might be two-dimensional. But I think it's healthier overall if you have people with healthy spending habits in Magic, and just makes for a better experience and, you know, kind of for everyone, so you don't have that awkwardness. And I think that everybody can afford to play Magic to some extent. I mean, Pauper is really not an expensive format. No, you are certainly more well-versed in the financial aspect of life there, Cothern. I am not. I'm far more of a jack of all trades. I bet it's not. People don't want to hear that. People want to hear you got to work and save and not spend and... Oh, shit, I was supposed to go back to town. That's not fun. They want the sexy. They want the now. They want the id satisfied. I tell my daughter all the time, and I truly believe this. Let me ask you guys, and I don't know what classes you took. If you went to college, what do you think was the most important class that you took in all your schooling? I know we've gotten into a super fun part of Magic and D2R, but it's real. Because I'll tell you my favorite class and what I think that they should teach everybody, and I think it would help in every aspect of life, and that's critical thinking. I don't know why it's not more prevalent in our educational system, teaching people to think for themselves. Nice. Interpersonal skills. Yeah, I could probably benefit from that for sure. I never took an interpersonal skills class. In case you can't tell. I tend to be polarizing. I guess it's one of my two dimensions. At least we are making progress finally. It doesn't feel like I'm just stuck running in reverse here. Oh boy. Oh, there's another one. Where are you? My dude is growing up. So proud of him. Oh, that's a great title. But I'll be honest with you. I think that, you know, everybody's journey through Magic is kind of a personal journey. Like, what is it that you like about it? Some people, they just like to get the big hits with the money, and that's it. And they probably don't play much. And, you know, there are the look at me people out there, you know, and that's, you know, that's a way to enjoy it. And I've even said it before to a lesser degree in some other videos that I kind of put people in three basic categories: the players, the collectors, and the investors for Magic. And when I first started, there were only two. It was just the, you know, players, and I guess you could say collectors. There's always been collectors. But I think in recent times here is the first time I've noticed shit, I don't know which way it is. I've noticed the investors so much more and the impact that it has on the game, and it's like it pretty much dominates a lot of the YouTube channels. Is, you know, the big juicy spicy hits. It's the sexy part of Magic for sure. And to me, the most appealing part of Magic, though, is you know, the interpersonal part. For all the lack of class that I have in that regard, I love getting together with people. I love the social aspect of the game. I have since day one. Oh boy, standing there getting shot like a dummy. But I love that about all games. My favorite type of game to play, whether it's a board game or a video game, are cooperative games. Diablo 2 is a cooperative game. By and large, at any rate. It's intended to be. Oh, I heard something drop. Come on. Pull him back here, because it's just too many. I can't get to that shaman dude, the resurrector. Shop. I took a lot of shop classes in high school, believe it or not. The wood shop, 4 years. Metal shop for 3 years. Photography for 2 years. I didn't really. I was a little different back in those days. When I grew up, I was not nearly as concerned about the future as I am nowadays. I was a much more happy-go-lucky, sort of partyish kind of guy. Till the Gulf War hit. First Gulf War started, I signed up, joined the Air Force, and then kind of started my transformation into more of who I am today. Does that mean I have to keep my same clothes on too? That's gross.
How may I help you?
Good evening.
Yeah, we're definitely starting to chug along now. That's good. Well, I would hope that everybody continues to change and grow, me included. Life should be about. But I'm one of the Bobs. Me and Bobby Z, that's who you should be when you say call the Bobs. I have played League of Legends. And when it got to the point where I was pretty much behind a paywall, I was like, eh. And this is way back. Probably, 5+ years ago, maybe? I've played a ton of games. Oh, I know you're kidding. And I love Office Space. I really relate to Michael. Office Space is definitely one of the greats. Oh, not Office Space, sorry. Just thinking of The Office. But I love Office Space too. I have to have you come in on Saturday. Oh boy. Oh boy. But I'm more like, oh, what's his name? Marlon in the basement. But what about my stapler? I never get any cake. I am a corporate Office Space guy. I do have a cube. Never thought I would be. And if you met me when I was younger, you would say, that dude did? But, I actually enjoyed the shit out of it. I like not having the pressure of having to manage people or, worrying about a consistent paycheck. I don't have the intestinal fortitude to be a self-employed person. Too much of a coward for that. I don't think I should be standing here killing this. This is just dumb. There's not enough XP for doing that. Oh, that guy's just standing behind a pole. That was pretty stupid. Well, I try to learn, but I tend to, I think that there are far fewer black and white things in life than people like to think there are. And most things are shades of gray, many different shades of gray between. So I'm probably a little like some of all of that. I learn from some people. I learn from some of my experiences, and sometimes I just know all that shit innately. But I do like to think that I'm an open-minded person. I can be stubborn, but I think I'm pretty willing to listen. I don't like when people don't have good sound reasoning or try to convince you that you're wrong because of an opinion, and don't realize that they're arguing an opinion rather than a fact. That's why I love critical thinking. Critical thinking taught me just how dumb I am. One of the most humbling experiences taking that class, and I have tried to utilize some of that methodology raising my daughter, recognizing and stripping away biases, and it's just so much you can learn from critical thinking. Oh, wow. Oh, hello. That went quickly. I think it's the first time I died. Socrates. I like Socrates. Well, that was a painful thing. I should have been more patient. I should have dragged some of those guys out of that room, because they just kicked me in the hoo-holly. I did have to escape to continue. Oh my lord, and I don't have enough gold. I think I gambled it all. That's bad news. Alright, so what are we going to do to raise some money? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Do we pick up enough garbage to sell to at least res our dude?
It is an honor to serve you.
At least we got that thing, so I can still go down there hard charging. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't want to do that. Sell my jeweled lotus. I can't even find my jeweled lotus, actually. Not the card. I can't find my little crystal jeweled lotus that I bought when I was pretty drunk on stream watching Jake and Joel. I'm going to keep that. We'll sell that if we have to. I could sell that, but let's see if we have enough to res our little dude. He's strong enough to win the day. There we go. We're good. Yeah. That was not one of the wiser decisions. I learned wisdom from a lot of people, including my own brother. Some of the things that he says that they're just wisdom, little nuggets you can carry with you in life. People shouldn't be congratulated for doing things that they're supposed to. We tend to do that a lot. It's much harder to learn with your mouth open than your ears open. He who talks first and the most loses. People will tell you everything you need to know. The 90-10 rule. Listen 90% of the time, talk 10% of the time. I you go down, right? The next level. Pretty sure it did. Yep. Hey, that would be really sweet. I would love to do, like, you know, those storage place auctions for, like, Magic, even if it's garbage. I love sorting through cards. It's kind of cathartic. All right. Let's make these guys pay for their insolence. Oh, that was like a boss. That's... Oh, and extra strong. That kind of explains some of it, at least. Pick these up so I don't have to pick them up yet again afterwards. Okay. Get my corpse. No, I got my armor back on. Yeah, that's more better. That's just kind of physics. But yeah, you can learn a lot from many, many different people. Then I agree. I think that you should always try to keep that in mind. Alright, so we got the Herodic Cube. It was a little painful. Had to take our first death. Oh no, I totally get what you're saying. I was trying to be a little funny. And I shouldn't try. Not real good at it. You have quite a treasure there in that Herodic Cube. I know. Gonna sell that mace. And we're gonna not be silly, and we're gonna put our monies in our bank account like you should in real life. Running around with all your money on you is not only a bad idea in Diablo 2, it's a bad idea in real life, so don't do it. Alright. So now we gotta go play with the maggots. That's not fun. But we did already discover the Far Oasis, and I would never have guessed that it was all the way down there had I not already done that before. Open boosters, drunken beta, starter deck, box buy. Beta starter decks. Is that like a video I can search for? I mean, those guys are in like a completely different stratosphere than I'm in. I would never open a $1,000 pack of cards or a $10,000 box. Just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't say I would never do it. I'll probably do it when I get much older for these boxes that I bought for like, you know, $100. When they're like $1,000 bucks a box, $1,000 well, I'm glad that your ambition is to have that kind of money. You don't want to do what it takes to have that kind of money. I mean, even Rudy, if you read between the lines, yeah, I was talking with my fiance today about good old Rudy, and you know, I listen to him and I respect him, and he offers something that so many other content creators just cannot do. You know, the insight from the distributors, and you know, so much information that we just don't even have. But you got to understand that he has something to gain from a lot of what he's sharing with you. And as long as you keep that in mind, you should be okay. I'm going to put those in my inventory while they are regenerating. But I'll give you an example. So, I guess around last August or so, when they were talking about Zendikar Rising, and the big soup du jour was, I think it was Double Masters, and Double Masters VIP, and, you know, people talking about them being $100 a box. I ended up buying one, and I did very well. I got a foiled Mana Crypt, not the alternate art. No, I got 2 Meddling Mages. Oh, boy. So my full arts were Meddling Mage and a Urza's Tower. So I did not make out well on those. But I got a foil regular Mana Crypt in there. So, you know, it turned out very, very well. Very happy with what happened there. But he was talking about Commander Legends, and he was talking about collector boxes, because there wasn't a whole lot of information at that time yet about collector boxes. I don't know if there still is, but they were certainly much, much, much newer, and set boxes were about to be a thing, and nobody knew anything about Zendikar Rising just yet. But I really perked up when he said that there is a one-and-done print run of collector boxes. It was just in passing he said it. Would never have known that. I don't know where else you find that kind of information. And then a few weeks later, I think there might have even been some discussion about Commander Legends being pushed back, like it got a later release than it was supposed to. And he was talking about how there's going to be a shortfall of the Commander Legends collector boxes. Now, I was beginning to fall in love with the Commander format about that time, between last, summer and last fall was when I started getting into Commander. And I really, really like the feel of Commander. It certainly feels a lot more like old school Magic to me. Especially since it's widely accepted to be a more casual format. At any rate, so I was really gaining interest in the whole idea of a Commander draft set. But when he said that, and you can go back and filter through his videos, and if you watch, he drops, that information on you. But you kind of have to weed through what he's saying. It wasn't like the focus of his videos. So I was starting to piece it together, that they're one-and-done print runs, that there's going to be a very limited distribution of the collector boxes compared to all the other sets that had been printed up to that point. And I was like, okay, this is something that's beginning to pique my interest. Now, I did pretty well in the last couple of years at work, and I decided I was going to buy 1 or 2 collector boxes for myself as like a Christmas treat for myself. And well, I bought the boxes on pre-order. I got 3 of them at like one at $220 and 2 at $235 was all I could get my hands on, I think is what I paid for them. And so I was just waiting during Christmas, to open them. I was going to open them at Christmas time. Well, lo and behold, you had that spike in December, and Rudy ran some more videos going, where's all the Commander Legends collector boxes? Because he was expecting them to trickle down and have a bigger release. And I was like, wait a minute, you're the guy that said that there's going to be a shortfall. He said you're going to get like, I don't know, maybe it was between 10 and 30% of like the previous runs, maybe. I don't remember the actual numbers that he spit out, but it was something like that. I was like, why are you surprised? You're the one that I listened to that told me that there was, you know, a scarcity of this product, and that you know, even in collector box territory, meaning amongst all other collector boxes, that these were going to be more rare. And he ran another video like a month or so later when Kaldheim was about to release, just complaining about the very limited amounts, the scarcity of the Commander Legends collector boxes. So I know that they Pringle, but I still think they're going to be ultimately like one of the top collector boxes, simply because they were very, very underprinted. At any rate, all of this, the point being, I was listening to Rudy. You know, he didn't even seem to recognize it himself that he's the one that said it, but he's the one that gave this information. So I was a little kind of surprised at that. I'm like, dude, you're the one that actually gave us the info. So I do listen to Rudy, and I try to read between the lines of what he says, and that's what really kind of pointed out to me that he has a vested interest in many of the things that he's trying to tell you and the things that he's trying to sell you. So I very much appreciate Rudy, but I also try to take what he says with a grain of salt. That's my dissertation on Rudy. I like Rudy. I do. Might not sound like it, but I like him. As with almost every content creator, I like them, and I like what they're doing. Except for Cothran Cards, when he gives me bad cards when I buy packs.
It's locked.
Good lord. I just need to find the mech. I'm really grateful for DJ, you know, creating the whole round table. I think that's a great, you know, kind of format for content creators to get out there, and you get to hear a bunch of, you know, kind of real unscripted talk from several different viewpoints. I think it's good stuff. I think the Magic community at large kind of needs that. Hopefully it grows, not just for my benefit, but for the benefit of the community. Nothing I can say about that. You're going to bump into people's schedules at some point. I do my best to try to avoid. That's why I scheduled this at 3 o'clock on a Sunday. Of all the content creators, at least the ones that I watch, this doesn't really conflict with what other people have going on. So, tried to find a time. Seemed like Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday were kind of more open. Well, you could pop in for like a half an hour. That's what Moxman does. You know, get your stuff all prepped, and then just kind of drop in and bounce when you got to go. You don't have to stay for the 2 hours. I'm sure people would love to hear your perspective on things. What you got going on is really, really unique, you know. As you know, I'm curious about things, and I try not to pry. I don't want to be rude, you know, get all up in your business, and I'm very, very happy that you're experiencing the success that you do, and I try in whatever small ways that I can when I see a good deal on something to, you know, send it your way. If that helps at all. But no, you could drop by if you wanted to, and just pop in to say hey and chat for just 10-15 minutes or so, and get to your stream. Oh, you don't have to thank me, man. I'm happy to do it. Oh, I know for a fact he would. I'd like to have you on there. I enjoy it every time we talk. Oh, come on. There you go.
Thanks.
Really? I'll bet I'm like level 17. Is that what I... Yeah, of course I am. At 17, I don't... Oh, at 18, I do want that. I have 4 skill choices. I need to start putting them in there. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays. And it ends usually when I stop talking. Oh, no, I hear you. If you can, dude. I mean, no pressure. But it'd be great to have you if you can ever squeeze in the time. It usually ends because it's a school night. By like 11 usually. Sometimes 10, between 10 and 11 we usually call it quits. But by then usually 1, 2 or 3 of the content creators have already dropped out. Sometimes I have to drop out. And I never miss my foil quest for Jake and Joel. I'm afraid that if I do, I've watched however many 20 some odd episodes with them live. And I'm afraid that the day that I don't watch is the day that they pull the foil Liliana. And those tend to be at somewhat different days of the week sometimes. Love them. I think they got the best thing going. Not that I don't love all my other content creators, but I feel like they have the best product in our space. I love Jake. I love the fact that he milks it, you know. Don't need to be in a hurry for everything. There are some things in life that you just don't need to rush to get through. The company of a good woman, or man, whatever your preference may be. Time hanging with friends. Oh, dude, you gotta hurry because you got a big workload that tends to vary, and that's sort of the nature of what you do. So, kind of makes more sense for you to do it. Dude, so many people keep saying sour. I'm like, oh, makes my teeth hurt. I'm sorry if that rubbed you the wrong way. Yeah, I kind of run into the same thing with my my co-host. The unfortunate part is that we're just kind of chronologically split, I guess you could say, because our time schedules definitely do not jive well at all. But I talk to him all the time. It's just usually like right before I go to bed or right before he goes to bed. And then, I go to bed at like 10 at night and he goes to bed at like 10 in the morning. So we have very kind of limited chats a lot of the time. Plus, he's a busy guy. You know, he's got a lot going on his own outside of our channel. So he still puts out content, you know, and I look at it, and unfortunately, he asks me. He feels bad. He doesn't want to, like, tread on my channel, and I don't honestly see it as my channel. It's our channel. He's done a lot of work to, you know, make the channel successful, and I feel very much like it's both of our channels. It's not like we're massively successful at any rate. I mean, but, you know, it's a good, comfortable place for both of us to, you know, be in the space, so to speak. Hates in. It's a place for us to both talk. Amen. That was sort of, when I took that month-long break, was sort of the reason that it was one of the big reasons that I kind of backed away from the content creation, because I was spending basically every spare minute I had outside of work. You know, the recording was the small part, but editing the videos and adding all that stuff. Hey, no problem. I'm sure you're a busy dude and you got stuff to do. You got a youngster. Do your thing, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not quite sure how far I'll make it. I'm pretty sure I can't handle Duriel, so we're probably going to have to do some leveling. But I am going to try to at least get up to Duriel. I will probably end the stream by 6 if we don't get that far. Holy moly. Come on. Where's my dude? He kills him faster than I do. Hey. You know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'll do. Since you guys are the ones watching anyways, I'm going to go ahead and try to get to a safe space here. And I will pop that last pack before we go here. Let me just kill these real quick. I think I'm fairly safe in this room. And I'm going to switch it on over to the other camera here. All right. Let's move this aside for a... Oh, no. Oh, no. Wah, wah. Let's see if we can't fix that. My camera froze. Let's try to restart that cam service, and then I'll open the pack. Now, we did get this. Oh, there we go. And we're back. We got this lovely Terror of the Peaks on the first pack. Uh-oh, it's a lily pack. The last lily pack that was called for heat was not so great, but since we just got that one out of the last pack, just raw numbers say that this should not be a very good card. So I'm just going to go through these real quick since I know you got to get going. Opt, great card. I'm telling you, this set is just... Oh, there we go. A Showcase Liliana Steward. Nice looking purple card for the perp color. And, alright, so we got a Tolarian Bracken, or Kraken, depending on how you want to pronounce. Wow, that's a great card. Played that in a ton of decks. The Indulging Patrician. Bad Deal. It's also a very good card, too. It's just a little pricey at 2 black and 4 other. And we got a rare 2/2 creature. It is a Containment Priest. So not the best card, but not a terrible card. Flash, if a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile it instead. So, and then we got the land card. And that is that. So we got the Containment Priest and a Terror of the Peaks today. I think that card was a little bit better in the uncommon section. Not a terrible pack. Yeah, I actually got it. Funny enough, I got this playmat on Amazon for like $7, I think. Oh, you're talking about the Containment Priest? But there's special versions of it. I don't think this one will ever be worth very much, but that's fine. It's still a good playable card. I bet you in Commander that draws some hatred. Oh, the playmat, yeah. I just like the look of it. I like to have a large variety of playmats, and I did order from Seb McKinnon's Kickstart. I do have some from the Extra Life Secret Lair that I have not yet busted out. Not really sure exactly what I'm going to do with all my playmats, but yeah, I do like my playmats. I think it's, especially kind of useful for me being a content creator, and I spend a lot of time with my camera actually looking at my playmats. So, I don't know. It's a thing for me. I enjoy it. Get your enjoyment where you can. Oh, I better get my staff before. He died. I could not save him. But I need the monies. I didn't even know he had one. I would really like to get that special one that he did for Rudy, for Flesh and Blood. I like that one a lot. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a pretty sweet looking playmat. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging with me. Glad I could share some of that with you. I'm going to continue on until either I get up to get past the Arcane Sanctuary or hit 6 o'clock, one or the other. I think it'll probably be 6 o'clock first. The Staff of Kings.
Hello.
It looks like pretty much garbage. That definitely is garbage. And we'll put this in our stash. Oh, I didn't even see what that amulet was. I should probably sell that too. Yep. Because that's definitely garbage. To that, compare my quantity of all 50. I think that did. So I need to look at my quest log and see exactly what it says. Yeah, actually, the artist that I interviewed, Ruth Thompson, I went out and bought a couple of her playmats too. And when I see her next time, I'm gonna try to have her actually sign them for me. And I might, because I bought one extra one, might even do that as a giveaway. And if you are paying attention to the roundtable, I'll let you know as an exclusive here. I have put some basic lands into one of the cigar boxes that I'm going to let stew for quite some time. I don't know how long, but I plan to make those giveaways. And, I'll sign them and send them out. The MTG Gaming Bob scented lands. So you heard it first. I don't know where or when I'm going to do that, and they have to stay in the box for a long time for them to start absorbing that aroma, but they're really, really nice. Ooh, excuse me. I'm going to have to do dinner. That's why I have to break at 6 o'clock. I actually have a family that I need to make sure that I take care of. And I told him I would get Chinese tonight. And I do not want two angry ladies in the house at me. So I need to hurry my butt up and just, oh, run. Oh, look at that. Wow. It's like I knew where it was. Uh-oh. Out of stamina. I have 20 stat points. I could put some more in there. Never hurts to have more life and more stamina. Now we need to go talk to Drognen. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah! That's too many. Woo! That was close. Man, do I really want the waypoint? Do I really want the waypoint? No. Since I'm right here. I don't want to waste the time because, like I said, we're in a hurry. What I am going to do as a safety measure is I am going to pop a portal here just in case one of these silly snakes decides to eat my face. Starting to get tough again. I think I'm going to go this way. Well, I really need some life leech. Why is he not putting the defensive aura up? That. I know this is making for exciting watching without me commenting, but let me tell you, you can't see it, but I'm telling you, I'm puckered up right now. These things are hitting very hard. I hope I don't have to scale back and you know, go back to a little lower zone, like maybe the sewers for a little bit. Oh boy. Those jokers are, like I said, they hit hard. So I think before I even begin to attempt to go down to the next level, I'm certainly going to at least go back and pick up a lot more potions. That was why I was debating on whether or not I really wanted to get the waypoint, just in case I die. Or just, you know, pop a couple extra portals throughout here just to be safe to get back here, so I don't waste even more time. But I think we're going to be cutting it pretty close time-wise. Oh, look, that's chainmail. Is it 2 socket? It is 1 socket, but it has a lot of armor. I think I'm going to put that joker on. Oh, I can't use that yet. Strength 48. Even though if I put all my stat points in there, I still can't wear it. So, I'll give it to him. And since these things are hitting physically hard. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of poison in here. So I can probably put the max damage. We are running low on potions. Alright. Really? Alright.
Not enough mana.
Oh boy. I don't like trading blows with those guys, especially when they're in those packs like that. That helps out a little bit. Needed that healing potion. It's amazing how grateful you are for just most standard stuff so early in the game. Just a few healing potions really seems to make all the difference in the world. That's really the only difference right now between me going down to the next level and not is just the number of healing potions that I have available to me. Oh, good lord. Go get him, Durgo. So there is level 2. So we definitely need to make a portal here. We're going to go up. We're going to get some more potions. We're going to repair so that I have all of my... maybe not. Don't really need that. But we will talk to Drognin about the strange darkness while we're back. We'll go ahead and repair up. We'll buy from Drognin. What the heck? Since we got to talk to him anyways. We'll get the potions from him. Don't really care about that anymore. That's fine. Not going to need that anymore. Get just a couple more. Yep. Do we have to talk to Jaren yet? I'm not so sure. Nope. Oh, we're almost there. We're going to complete a couple of different quests all at once. We're going to pop a portal before I forget, in case I take a dirt nap. We can get back here relatively quickly. So the most important thing is to clear out a space first over here so we can get back down. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. He was going the distance.
Thanks.
So hopefully that pulled them back over here. Okay, Fang Skin is down. We're going to get out because we're out of mana. He's almost out of health. I know it's a chicken shit way to do it, but
Thanks.
we should be able to manage. And look at that. Boom goes the dynamite. And your resources at this level are just kind of hard to come by, so you just grab them all. Kind of like Pokemon.
I need mana.
I bet you do need mana. We're just gonna slow and easy wins the race. I don't think we have any chipped diamonds yet, so I'm gonna grab that one. Boom! Grab that amulet of the Viper.
There be light.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Let there be light. Oop, I do not want to go that way. That was a mistake. And up, up, up we go. We are getting very close now. I'm going to kind of go through as quickly as possible. I'm not even going to try to get the waypoint down in the harem.
How may I help you?
Sell some stuff. Don't care about that. Oof. Such bad armor for that, though. Hard leather, really. Finally gonna upgrade my belt. Indeed, we did not have a chip diamond. Actually, I think everything can slide over one more. He's only short on chipped sapphires too, huh? And that's for combining runes a little later on. Probably won't do any real rune hunting until much later. It's kind of tough to come by the 2 open socket decent armor at this level for the stealth rune word. Oh, what does it say to do? Do we have to... Oh, gotta make the staff. Duh. Duh. He's gonna tell us we have quite the treasure. Then we have to talk to Drognan again so that we can get into the...
I've been researching.
Yep. You may pass.
Welcome to the palace. When the troubles began, I have heard of
Alrighty then. Alright, so we're just going to go as quickly as possible, or as quick as I can. I won't say it's as quick as possible, but it's as quick as I possibly can. If I keep closing the door there, that's going to slow things down. And... alright. Just keep going this way, and the corners are kind of the strategy here. And this is going to put us in the top corner here, so we're going to go... oh boy. Think we can get down here faster? Nah. We're gonna do it. That wasn't so horrible. Oh, we have a small charm. That is good news for us. So pretty much anything that it can do, unless it's more gold, should make us a little better. Love charms early on. It's a way to kind of boost your character until you can get better gear. Like I said, we're just going to keep running the corners. I don't really want to stop to get the... I don't know what he's doing, but I wish he would get in there and start stabbing people. Things you should only hear in a video game. Ugh, really? Flickety flack. Oh boy, that's too many. That's way too many. We need to run, buddy.
Thanks.
That was a lot of them at a choke point.
Not enough mana.
I don't have enough mana. So I'm really kind of standing here so that I can absorb some of the heat, because I don't want him just to get stun locked and get his face pounded in. I cannot wear that. So I'm starting to get irritated that I can't wear stuff, so I'm just going to go ahead now and dump points into things, and I can now wear that. So I think I will. I think that is worth the loss of... you know what? I think I want that too. Yeah, indeed, that does make my belt slots bigger. That's worth more than the stats on my belt. And away we go. Now, I will say this. When we get to... well, after we beat the... oh, boy. Oh, this is going to go bad. Get back. Cold and a lot of ranged thingies. I'm going to try to sucker them out, and hopefully he can get one or two of them dead. We just got to get through this, because that's bad. Oh, he's dead. Ay, gotta go back to town now. So we'll probably do a bunch of tomb runs. Probably not even going to attempt to face Duriel until, like, level 24-ish. Because I don't feel like struggle bussing. Ugh, max stam. I mean, it's better than a sharp stick in the eye, but not much.
How do I know I can trust you?
You don't know you can trust me. But you better, or I'll stab you.
Need some help?
Oh boy. 5:37 p.m. Are we gonna make it? That's sort of the question of the hour. I guess it depends on how quickly we actually find the summoner. Boy, these jokers. Those guys were a little tough. We're going to heal up after that fight. Because we made it through that fight. That's the important part. So hopefully we can cross over now. I'm just going to pick up the extra. Healing and juice just in case. Oh. Is that a 2-socket? It is ethereal. Well, you know, it's better defense than what he's wearing. So. Goodbye. Oh, I do have Magic Find on. How about that? Can't go down that way. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think we're just gonna run for it. Run, Forrest! That guy was pretty tough.
Am I the first to find this arcane fortress?
Alright, we're just gonna go this way and see what we got. I don't know why I tend to go to this northwest one first most often. Hey, our first set item. Yup. Oh boy, we'd lose our magic find though. Huh. We'll put it on him. Why not?
I'll put that to good use.
Wow, that is a lot of those ghosties. Now we did get a new level, so we got a new skill. That indeed is a great one. So we're going to replace... First off, we don't need that anymore. So we're going to replace that. Basically only need 2 at this point. Yep. And we're going to hold off on those stat points for now. That is a very good skill. See how well it kills these guys. Boom, boom, shake, shake the room. We are out of mana. Nice. I might hit these guys sometime today, or I might not. Not exactly sure what was happening there. Some sort of funkiness. And apparently my Durgo would rather stand there and stare at those guys than help me out. Might need to raise his pay. It's on strike. I'm going to take that key just in case there's chests at the end of this thing that are locked, because they oftentimes are. Or if we're super lucky, this is the one where the summoner is. And over we go. I think he's actually over here with me. It's just a video representation that he's not here. Yeah. Always try to kill these guys on the path so that their loot drop doesn't fall into the infinite void. We need to go up. No, we don't. We need to go down. Because I'm dumb. If this is not it, and it's not, we're just going to teleport. But I do need loot, so I am going to pop those chests at the end here. Racing against time, 16 minutes. I don't think if we go to the next one and if there's just chests at the end, we're just going to have to... Oh, but you see that right there? Wow. So we're just going to go to 10. Oh, I have... Attack rating, dex. I think these are actually better. We're going to try it. Because I tend to miss a lot.
Good to see you.
Good day.
Gonna repair. In case I'm missing some jabs. Let's hope it doesn't take 4. No, let's not go that one because that takes a while. This is the fastest one. But it does hurt those lightning things. The lightning spires. Ooh, attack rating and replenish life. Yep, that's... Oh, boy. So many mobs. The clock's moving so fast. Well, I hope we pick up some potions pretty soon. Here's one. I'll take it. Alright. Oh boy, we're going to pull them back because there's two of those spires there. We don't need to be fighting the mobs and the spires at the same time. These guys are not going to follow us, so we're going to kind of have to go down this way. Oh boy. And I ran out of stamina. I was like, I'm not frozen, not cold.
I need mana.
We're going to go ahead and pop that potion. We have to go back to town. If this is the one with the summoner, we'll go back to town, get some more potions, and we'll take him out, and then we'll call it a day. But for right now, I'm going to try to take out these spires while he takes out everybody else. Yuans are good money usually. Wow, so many. 11 minutes. Can we do it? It's so rare that he's ever on this one with the it's all flat and you don't have to like go up and down the stairwells or board over. No, this is not going to be it. I don't see the jog in the path. Nope, so we're out. Really? Alright. So back to town, we might as well go ahead and pick up our potions now. And then we will...
Good evening.
Because we are likely to die. We're just going to save all our monies. Do some more gambling in a little bit. Recharge up. Pick a different direction. 9 minutes to go. I can't end the stream. It's... Ugh. Alright, we're going to have to kill the summoner. Even if I go a little overtime. But this is so miserable for your hireling. I'm going to go the other direction. Of course, this will be the wrong choice. But even though this is a pain in the butt, even on this one with the stairs, it's much less bad. It's much worse on the other one. The worst one is that one with all the bridges and stairs and ugh. Whatever you want to call those things. This has got a bunch of stairs that he gets hung up on. They really needed to improve the AI for these guys. So I tend to stick to the outside. Wow, why is my stamina? Is there something that was draining stamina? Stamina's sucking. Look at that. Clock's ticking. I have to wait to recharge stam. I mean, he doesn't even want to come help. Come here. Oh, you're so dumb. trick him just to come help me. Maybe the RNG this will be nice to us and make this the path that the summoner actually is on. Not even looking for good drops, just asking that this be where the summoner is. That's all. That might be too much to ask, but I'm asking. Help me with my stream. Wait. Just letting him take care of those while I recharge some stamina. All right. Come on. Big money, no whammies. Oh, it's a whammy. Damn it. Alright, since we're running out of time, I'm going to waste more time over here and then go open his chest if I can. I don't think there is anything in there that looks interesting whatsoever. Most interested in the potions. Alright, so of course it's in the last, most irritating, longest path to take. Good lord. Good lord, people. There's no hope of getting this done in 4 minutes, but we're going to stick around anyways. A little extra bonus coverage, I guess. But we're certainly still going to try to go as quickly as I can. I really hate this one. If you don't kill the mobs, he gets fixated on them and just stands there and never catches up with you. I don't know why I'm taking the upper path. It doesn't really make any difference when it comes to him. He's just as dumb. Oh, great. And I'm out of stamina. That's right. Go hit him. He's just going to stand there and stare at him rather than come up and help. This AI for this area is terrible. I don't want to run out of stamina, so now I got to stand here and wait. 2 minutes to go. And we have just begun this area. I think I'm going to try to skip some mobs. Good lord. Let's see if we can't skip some stuff. Oh boy. That would be dangerous if we did. That is an awful lot of them. So we're going to try to drag everything back here. This can take even longer. Wow. See if we can throw some jet. Take some of these jokers out. Alright. We are at time, but I will continue for a little bit. I don't know if I can truly handle the summoner yet, but I'm going to try. Since we've made it this far, get to a good stopping point. We've already opened our 2 packs. We got a Terror of the Peaks and a Containment Priest for our Magic the Gathering for anybody who's just listening or just tuning in. You can see our helper is really helping us by watching the rear guard. He's making sure nothing catches up to us, including him. And he just pops on over. Maybe I can get these guys. If I can't get him to go to them, maybe I can get them to come to him. Because he kills so much faster than I do. And I have put myself in a horrible position here. Oh, this is death. Now I'm dead. Yep. That was dumb. That was dumb, me being in a rush. Now it's going to take even longer. Son of a monkey. Oh, wow. Why are those almost gone? Let's make those not almost gone.
Blessings to you, Divine.
We're going to do something stupid here. We're just going to throw a bunch of javelins because it does a lot more damage to throw them. We just don't have very many of them.
Yes, citizen.
All right. He's definitely going to get all stupid and stuck behind. And since I really want to save that... Like I said, the AI is just awful. Just atrocious in here. I did my best to outrun him. And that was a mistake. Got myself caught in between a whole bunch of stuff. Probably was time for me to go upgrade my weapon. So I'm just being lazy and stupid. And trying to rush some things for the stream, and I really should have done the smart thing, because it would have saved time ultimately for me to go get a new weapon. Really? You should be dead. Why are you not dead? We gotta save him if we can. Oogly booglies. Now we finally got him up here fighting with us, which we should have done the first time around, and we wouldn't be back here mucking about. But
I can't carry anymore.
I was dead because I was stupid. All right. Wait, I don't want that. I want that. All right, let's try this again. And for those of you that aren't aware, this is the last possible place that the summoner can be, so he must be here on the end of this one. We're just going to clear everything out. We're going to drag him back so that this doesn't take even longer. Now that we are officially 8 minutes past time. Probably won't be done until 6:30, honestly. This is going to be a lot of back and forth, since I have no stamina. It's going to be a lot of dancing. Get him, Bobby. Now we're about to start getting shot by the summoner. Hopefully we can drag more things off of that pedestal up there. Keeping a close eye on him. Okay. Time to get out of there. Come on. If you don't come out of there, I'm just going to throw it at you. We drag some more stuff back. Alright, time to drag as much of this back here as we can. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Good, he's up there by himself. Oh, well, that went kind of quick.
Freak.
Good riddance, freak. Hey, look at that. 6:09, not 6:30. Quest log. Open these couple of chests. And that, as we say, is that. Got the waypoint, go back to town. Check our quests. Take the staff in. Return to town for more information. So we talk to people. Because we are social. Blah, blah, blah. We don't need to talk to more people. We don't need a paladin shield. We do need to identify that. So we need to identify some stuff. Hello. All right. So, which tune does it say that he's in? Which I'm not sure, but I think it could change game to game. The square symbol. And that is as far as we're going to make it today. What we'll do is we're going to do one bonus pack for people sticking with me so long today. We'll go ahead. Open one more bonus pack. It is a Teferi pack. So today we had a Chandra, a Lily, and a Teferi pack. I will go ahead and slow roll this Joker. We'll get the other two out here for a little good luck that we opened today. The rares. The rare and the mythic, I should say. A Wish Coin Crab. Silent Dart. Duress. Great card. Truffle Snout. A Goblin Wizardry. A Keen Guide Master. Grasp of Darkness. I need to look that up. Darken. Makeshift Battalion. Frost Breath. And another showcase card. A Garrick's Gorehorn. A Palladium Mirror. Traitorous Greed. A Thrashing Brontodon. So we've had some really good uncommons. Let's see. It is just a rare creature, and it is Garrick's Harbinger. So that is going to be our pulls for the day. I hope you all enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoyed the pack opening, and I hope you enjoy all of your days out there. I don't know where I put all the commons. Oh well, they're going to go up here for now. Be kind to one another. Have a good time out there, and enjoy life. Catch you all next Sunday same bat time, same bat channel, 3 p.m. And we will do run number 3. Peace. Be good, everybody.